Hey guys, so welcome to my channel and we have changed a lot of things and I'm here to update you what are the things that we have changed and what are the things that you have to do when you get started with Flora. So this is the dashboard. You would have seen it. There is no changes. There was few bugs and fixes that we needed to do and that's there already. So all this, then we have made a lot of changes to the chat. We have optimized it to make sure that, when there is long messages, there is not a lot, lag and stuff like that. So you can just pick things up and you can run it directly. So that's there. And also, like some of the changes in streaming and tools have we changed to improve the performance in MCPs and stuff like that and agents. So this is the brand new biggest update. We have ditched our old agent platform and we have opted for the new one. So this is completely new and you have hell a lot of features to play with. So the first one that we would like to show is that you can create your own nodes. And the thing is like you don't need to manually create or write the code for you. Sorry, you don't need to write the code. Instead, like you can just go into auto generation mode. If you have you will all the providers that you have configured in the settings will appear here. So in my case, like let's say I'm just choosing OpenAI and I have a lot of models here. I'll just choose the most basic models that should be flying, and then I just ask it to create a node. So let's say uh, create create a node that gets the time of the machine. um, Inputs would be, what is that? Should we need the inputs? No, actually we don't need one. So output would be let you guy. So let's do this. So what now happens is like we are just doing a structured calling. This is what is happening behind the scenes. So you can see that there is the the mode name and basics and stuff like that. So all you have to do is just pick some of the icons that you would like to have it, and then you can see that there is no input box defined and there is output and all those things there, and there is configuration as well. If you want, you can give it as required, or it's like you don't need to. And don't mind the theme, we will fix it before release. And you can see that there is the code here and there is the code guidelines, what you have to do and how the execution must happen. And you have all these things here, so you just needed to theme your node and all those things, and after that, boom, like you got your node here. So you can just use this node to get your time. So let's delete all those things that I had before, and I'll just connect an output now, like I'll just connect it directly. So yeah, that's connected. So I think that like it messed up the time format, but yeah, let's check it out. Yeah, you can see that there is a current time here. So this is how easy it is to create a mode here. This is our brand new feature. So the next thing is like you get all kind of shortcuts, like you can copy paste and you can delete it, you can save using command C or control C. You can see that there is all the tips here like for you to you know follow up. And then there is the next thing called import and export. So you can basically export your you know JSON file or what is that, the workflow to your backend or something. So we have a brand new SDK that you can download right away called clara-flow-sdk. So basically what happens is like once you get this SDK and install that, there is few lines where you can inject this JSON file or you can get a class file. So once you get this imported, change the input however you want. For example, here, like, there is time format configuration and you can include the time zone and all of those things, right? So all the inputs can be modified in the code and you can run it as a backend. So basically, my use case for it was like maybe you're running a Node.js server. So you wanted to write some workflows in, JavaScript. So there is a lot of time needed to do all those things. So instead of that, you come here, you have all these modes. Instead, like if you want new nodes, you can create them. Once you create them, you just go here and you just export it and you will get the JSON. So all you have to do is just use that JSON and whoever to go. So this is how we have changed a few things, and all your workflows will be shown here. And also, like, you can import the workflows that you exported. You can see that I have imported, there is an workflow here. So you can do that. And also when you are working, like, you are always allowed to go outside and come back and everything is saved. Same goes for the chat as well. Let's say like write a essay about computers. So I'll just do that. So you can see that there is context loading and all those things. Oh my God. I'm just running 0.6 me, so don't mind lag. And the next update would be, improving our image generation. Currently, it's depending upon Comfy UI. I can see that a lot of people are not using it. So there is N8N that's always there, and this is why the reason for N8N to be here is like you can create your own workflows in case you need something like Gmail or Google Sheets or something like that. That's where you need N8N, or else you are good to go with agents. And also, like, you can always turn off N8N, and that's not going to affect any of your other functionalities. And coming to the settings, we have added a lot of things here, and we have centralized everything. So here you have AI surveys and you have models. So you can search for any model and download it from here. And there is something called hardware acceleration. Why this was added is that, in LM Studio and also Llama CPP, people are used to change the settings and do a lot of stuff to make sure every bit of your performance is squeezed out. So that's what we were trying to do here as well. But I also wanted to teach all the beginners about like what is what. So there is always a kind of a little bit of explanation what is what, with a little bit of like kids tone. So that's what we have done. And also, like, don't, if you don't like this, let me know, we can change it. But currently I'm thinking about, like, people should know what they are doing. So everywhere, like, I just added few things. Yes, it's AI generated. I just went and looked up and I just did that. But I also made sure to fact check, and these are right. So you have flash attention, smart tuning, and you can just play around with all those things. If you mess it up, all you have to do is just click on this, and it would just restart your Clara server, which means like you are ready to go, and it would work normally in case your performance was degraded. Or else, like, if you change something, you let's assume like you wanted the conversation to have as much as things to be loaded on the memory, and you wanted to apply it, just apply it and it's gonna work. So this is something that we have changed. And let's go to the extension part. So this is the part which is being underused right now. So this is the MCP. You have a lot of templates to play with. There is not a much of change here. So it just works right out of the box. And tool build was introduced in 0.1. So it is not changed much. It's the same. And there is services now. You would have seen the services to be somewhere around here. So we just changed it to here. So basically, this is only to make sure that your N8N and Python API works. So again, for the people who are thinking like why Python API and N8N is required, N8N is required for this workflow configuration. And also Python API is used only for one thing, like, you have TTS now. And also if you open this particular Python API and, you see what's inside, we are also planning to bring the image generation baked into, Clara. So that's the reason we have this Python backend. So currently it's not integrated with image generation, but soon it will be. And there is general settings. There is nothing much about to talk here. And also you have updates now. So any updates is dropped, like you can check it out here and it will just show you what is version you are on. And also behind the scenes, Llama CPP is being used. Great thanks for the team. Like they are releasing update each and every hour actually, to be honest. So you have to check for updates or install an update only when it's needed. Just don't do it again and again. Not going to improve anything. Like basically, if there is a new model that is being released and the Llama CPP, the old version is not supporting it, please make sure to use it. Otherwise, like you don't need to do that. So these are the changes, and I'm hoping like you would like all the things that we are doing with Clara. And make sure to subscribe and also let us know like how we can improve, and we are and like looking forward to check it out, like what are the things that you guys come up with. And also for the future, like what we are thinking is we will add a community where like you can create your own notes and publish them. You can create your own tools and publish them. And if you have your own MCP, you can also do that. So we are thinking about like allowing you guys to go and create stuff with Clara and also publish them. And the major update that would come with 0.3 would be the UI builder. So agents has this SDK that was created only for the one use case, that using this SDK you will build all your backend, and the front end will be there as an UI builder such as Bold, and you will use that also with a local model or the model of your own terms, and combine this to create your own applications. So you can basically have a app store page where like people can submit their own things and you can do it. And there is a drum roll where like we are going to create an a companion app. So basically, that companion app will sync with your current app, and all the things that you have created yet would be accessible from there. So this is something that we are working on. By version 1 you would have the complete picture. After that, every updates would be minimal or making it efficient. So again, it's not version 1, it's pretty early. I wanted you to be kind to me, and just I know like you people love to bash me about like wife coding and stuff like that. But from morning to evening I have a job, and then I just try to push in all these updates and all those things. So yeah, Cursor and VS Code agents are helping me a lot, and also I use CLimeFoo, anything that I get for free. So make sure to like this video and subscribe me for the future updates, and it will help me a lot. And this project is completely MIT licensed, like you can do whatever you want with it. But also make sure to if you like it, give it a star in the project. I have given a link below. So thanks for watching. Bye. Have a nice day.